as we come into our beef cutting instruction form, just go ahead and fill it out with your name, address, phone number, email address, so we can contact you later with information on how your beef is coming, whether it's ready to be picked up or not, if we have questions. The first thing after that is your tag number and weight of animal. We will fill those out once the animal is here. We will put a tag on your beef's back. That is for us to track the beef through the entire system, so one of our check and balances to guarantee you get all of your animal back. The weight of the animal will be after it's processed through the kill floor. We'll put that information on there. Then you go into your actual cutting instructions. Package for how many people is in your personal family. The thickness of your steaks, how thick you want those, and whether you're going to get a quarter of this beef, a half, or the whole beef, if you're splitting with friends, family, or selling part of it. Get that information in there. Then the actual instructions will be your start on the chuck, whether you want chuck roast, yes or no. Then you can fill out the drop down bar as to what size you would like those roasts to be, whether you want chuck steaks, yes or no. Short ribs, yes or no. If you do not want short ribs, we bone them out and that trim would go into ground beef. Stew meat, same way. If you do not want that, we will take that meat and put it into ground beef for you. Soup bones, same way. We'll clean all the meat off the bones, throw the bones away unless you want to save them for your dogs, and the meat would go into ground beef if you don't want the soup bones. The next thing we pull off is your rib, which you can get rib roast and rib steaks. If you want the rib roast, hit the drop down bar and let us know how big you would like one to be for a prime rib roast. If you don't want the roast, or you could have roast and steaks, next you go into your steaks and let us know yes or no if you want them or not, and what size you want those cut. Half, 3/4, 1 inch, 1/4, 1.5 inches, for instance there. The next part we pull off is the sirloin tip, whether you want it to go into roasts or steaks, what size you would like your roast to be, how many, or the thickness of those steaks, how you want those cut. Then we go into T-bones, top sirloins, tenderloins, the same way. You need to know the thickness that you would like those. And your round steak, there's quite a few options on the round. First, whether you do or don't want round steaks, then you can go in and do a lot of variety stuff on that round. We can get some fajita meat for you, cube steaks, carne asada, turn it into ground beef, whole muscle jerky. We have that on a percentage form, so you can fill it out so we can get as close to your specified amounts that you would like for your cut and wrap on that. Also off that round we get rump roasts and cube steaks. You can fill those out there as to how big you want your rump roast, or if you do or don't want them. Same with the cube steaks. And the last thing to come through would be your ground beef. We need to know the fat content, whether you want it to be 70-30, which would be regular ground beef, 80-20, which would be lean ground beef, or 85-15 for extra lean. If you want extra lean, at the bottom you'll have notes there so you can put special comments to get it leaner than that. Next thing to be would be how many pounds you want per package, 1, 1.5, or 2 pound packages. Fill that out, and if you would like patties, how many patties per package needs to be filled out, and the percentage, whether you want 25%, 50, 75, or if different increments, you can put it on the special comments at the bottom of the form. The last thing to be filled out is your cured meats, if you would like them, pepperoni, salamis, jerkies, stuff like that, the flavors and how much you would like. On the salami there, 5, 10, 15 pounds, however you'd like that done, and regular jalapeno cheddar flavor. Then your specialty cuts is tri-tip, brisket, flank, skirt steaks. You just need to know if you want to save those and if you like them marinated or not. And then the last thing is that additional comments or questions form part that I was talking about earlier. You can fill that out, shoot it to us, and we can answer questions and get you dialed in just the way you want your beef cut. Then just submit for them and we're ready to go.